Welcome back, everyone. We're live from the NASDAQ market site. The first major leadership test for Speaker Johnson is underway. House Republicans have introduced a plan to provide $14.3 billion in aid to Israel by cutting funding to the IRS. The bill also separates funding to Israel from the Biden administration's broader emergency funding request, notably omitting support for Ukraine. With more on why this is worth keeping on your radar, we've got Yahoo Finance's Rick Newman. Hey, Rick.
Hey guys, right. So what the House Republicans are doing is they're saying, yes, we will agree to $14 billion in aid for Ukraine, but we think we need to cover that cost. That money needs to come from somewhere. So where's it going to come from? And they're saying, let's just take it from the IRS budget. In other words, let's ease up on tax cheats. That is a pretty weird position, and Democrats control the Senate, and there's no way they're going to agree to that. So this is kind of a statement of principle by House Republicans. It's not going to pass in that form. So the question is, what happens next? This will all go into negotiations at some point between the Senate and the House. There is a sense of urgency here, just because this war is happening in front of the world's eyes in real time. And people in Congress do want to demonstrate, robust support for Israel. So I think they're going to have to move on this fairly soon. Just not clear what the compromises are going to be. I would point out that what they also did in the House is they took out aid for Ukraine. They're saying, let's deal with that separately. The Biden administration says, nope, we want to deal with all this together. And that is the position of Democrats in the Senate as well. So negotiations underway.
So, Rick, speaking of negotiation, talk to us about what this means for budget negotiations as we get closer to the government funding deadline. Well,
business is underway again in the House. I mean, they are back to work after almost a month off when Republicans didn't have a speaker. So I think what we're looking for, so what's going to happen with the budget? There probably will be another temporary funding bill when the current one runs out. And then what Speaker Mike Johnson says he wants to do is he wants to do this the right way, fund the government through the 12 appropriations bills, which this is inside baseball for people who follow Congress, but more appropriate budgeting processes. So this is probably budgeting is probably going to get kicked into 2024, and a pretty good chance we're not going to have a shutdown. If we do get to a crunch time again, it's going to come either in January or perhaps April of 2024. So we don't have to worry about that for now. But I think what the markets want is they just want to see the government functioning and not have to worry about this. So I think that's what the market is going to get in November. Whether it's going to continue in 2024 is a totally different question.
This is true. We continue to come back to that kind of worry about what happens with negotiations, with the budget, time and time again, and takes this right to the edge every single time. All right, Rick Newman with what's on his radar. Thanks so much, Rick.
Hi, guys.